and welcome back to Phoenix Dreams, and this is SpeakWrite with Sid, episode 12. We'll continue talking about figures of speech, and today we'll talk about personification. Now, personification occurs when you give any kind of human behavioral description to any thing, any object, any idea or any concept. Now, one thing to remember here is that this human behavioral characteristic or quality is specifically given to inanimate objects or concepts. It doesn't occur when you give human behavioral characteristics to animals. When you do that, that is known as an anthropomorphism. What we're talking about is personification, and it applies only to inanimate objects. When you do that with animals, and you do the same thing with animals, it is known as anthropomorphism, and it occurs quite often in fairy tales, in fables, in children's stories, and in comic books. So the concept of Rocket Raccoon is an anthropomorphism, not a personification. Yes, I am a Marvel Cinematic Universe fan, so yeah, there goes. Right, so basically what personification is, it is a figurative language technique, and it is used quite heavily in literature, in poetry, and in religion as well. In other words, using a language, we make objects or concepts do things which normally a human being or a person can do. Right? Now, in religion and in literature, these personifications that have been used so commonly that they have now become a part of our everyday life. Now, religiously talking, if you really see, the concept of God itself is in reality a concept, but what most religions do is that they have given a human figure to the concept of God. So that in itself is a personification. Similarly, there are a lot of other things that get personified, a lot of concepts that get personified in literature and in religion, such as you have angels, you have the seasons which are personified, then nature and natural phenomenon get personified, time gets personified, so you have Mother Earth and Father Time, right? And then there are certain concepts which also get personified. For example, justice. We even have made a human figure, which is a woman with her eyes blindfolded, with a scale in her hand, and we say justice is blind. Similarly, there are certain other concepts like truth, freedom, the 7 deadly sins. All of these over the course of time, history, literature, and religion have been given human forms and human behaviors and human actions, and they've been personified. And we come to use these in our daily life as well. Poetry also takes a lot of creative liberty when it comes to using personification. You tend to, while writing a poem, you tend to personify almost anything just to fit in your rhymes and your imagination. Then when it comes to everyday life, we rely quite heavily on personification, and if you start thinking as you talk over the next few days, you realize how heavily we depend on it. There are a lot of examples that come to my mind. We quite often say things like the silence crept into the room, Mumbai or New York City never sleeps, or the last slice of pizza was calling me, was beckoning me, the bridge stretched over the river, the cave mouth yawned. So there are a lot of examples like this. You'll find that we give descriptions, behavioral descriptions, to things or to thoughts or concepts which human beings do, and that's what personification is all about. So that's it. That's all I have for you right now. Like I said, just think over the next few days, and you'll catch yourself using a lot of personifications in your personal lives as well. Right? So thank you very much for your time. If you come up with some unique thoughts, some unique ideas, some funny ones, please mention them in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you do like what you're watching, please share. Like I always say, please share. Thank you very much, and until next time.